Hi, I'm Naveena. I am a life explorer, and this is.
Ekta and I study BA in Music and Psychology.
Today, we are here to talk about the employee engagement ideas. This is a topic which is very important, I feel, in every company to be able to actively engage an employee to bring about positive productivity. According to a study made by the Associated Chambers of Commerce and Industry in India, they studied the corporate wellness programs benefits to organization and economy, where they found out that 52% of the people said there are no wellness programs present for the employees all over India, and 62% of them said what wellness programs are present, they need an improvement on it. More than half of the people that they totally interviewed said they don't have any wellness programs and they would really like to have wellness and well-being programs in their company. By introducing well-being programs, what would the organization benefit? They would save over 1 million rupees by reducing the absenteeism of the employees because they are on the whole very happy and they perform better, and thus it increases productivity. It also improves the lifestyle of the employees, and thus the lifestyle of all the employees. When it's improved, there is better productivity and you have better results. The company's value increases, you sell better. It's a win-win situation for everyone.
So what basically is employee engagement and how do you do that?
Employee engagement is a very good topic to talk about because many people think we have to just bring in people who can talk about inspirational stories, their own stories they can share.
But isn't that good?
Is it always good? Like, if you call a person and ask them to talk, yes, if they are very engaging, you would like to sit and listen to them for a short while, but after some time you kind of tend to switch off. Right? That is the nature of every person. Yes, some of them are still very engaging. They share about their own stories, which how they have achieved things in life. But we also should give an opportunity for the employees to come out, participate, and talk about themselves. If they are shy, it helps them to come out of their shyness. If they have an idea to share with the other team members, ask them to come and share. This will improve the leadership of the person. Being a successful leader and finding out the leaders in the company also is one of the main programs why these kind of programs are conducted, to make sure they see the shining stars. And when this happens, they start working together. There's more harmony, there's more team building. So team building activities or employee engagement activities that we have already created videos on Yaha. For these games, you don't really need much material. You just need to have 1 hour of time that your employees can spare for this, and you need to allocate so that they can come and have a team building activity and make sure a positive outcome comes. So let us see some of the activities that we already have videos on, which is mentioned in the description. One of them is tangle and tangle. It seems to be a very easy game in the beginning. Have you watched that video?
Yes,
You
we
liked
played it as well.
You played it too. That's very nice. What was your what is your feeling?
It's everyone needs to work together
Yes.
to make the tangle, and then once we are tangled,
Yes.
again we need to work together to untangle it.
Yes.
So it creates a good bond, and the leadership shifts. Like if the tangle is on this side of the circle, then one of them takes leadership, and then the leadership shifts to the next person who's on the next side of the circle.
Yes.
So that's how the tangle untangle. So it creates leadership, understanding how to be a leader, and it's like informal leadership.
Not only that, when these days people are put in cubicles, especially in big companies, and they're asked to work, so you don't even see your employee that very well. So when you're asked to come out in a conference hall, ask you to join your hands with the other person, you think, why? Who's this person? Why should I join my
Many
hands
are
with
not
them?
comfortable as well.
This what helps you to cross that
Yes.
barrier. You first join hands being closed and tangle, and then you think, oh my god, I have to release out of this situation without leaving my hands. Many a time you feel like letting go, but then if you keep persisting and working on it and working together and creating coordination and proper communication amongst the team members, and when there is harmony, a solution is reached. In this game, if you see our video, you can see the joy in their faces when they complete the activity. Oh my god, they're actually jumping with joy. We have accomplished this goal. It's a very simple game, but it brings out such a beautiful result and a spirit of harmony that cannot be expressed in words. You'd have to try and have your employees share this joy amongst themselves. The other video which comes to my mind, which doesn't need much material, is one by one sit. So these employees, our team was actually asked to go and make a circle, not to talk to each other, not to show any actions, not to have any eye contact, no non-verbal communication, but one by one should sit. And if two people sit at the same time, then you have to restart.
That's tough.
Yes, this only comes when you should have proper initiative, but also you should have patience at the same time. When you're asked to stand in a circle, if you keep waiting for the other person to sit, nobody in the team is going to sit. At the same time, if you are in a hurry to take an initiative, then two people sit at the same time and you have to restart the whole game once again. Here too, leadership plays an important role, but also following through, having patience, but having enough inspiration and enough initiation also helps.
It builds understanding
among the team members. They kind of see who's going to sit next, then they follow through, and then the other person kind of feels, okay, maybe I will take my chance now, I will give the other person a chance. So it brings the team together. It is a very simple but a powerful game which brings about a positive result. Another game which I really liked is jumping over a rope. So
even I like that.
You like that? Such a piece of rope. It's just a piece of rope. It was tied at 4.5 feet high, and the whole team was asked to stand on one side, and they were asked to jump over it without touching the rope. And of course, you shouldn't go under it either. And you make sure that all of the team members cross to be able to come with the proper solution to the end of the game. They thought it was impossible. Even I would think it's impossible, but only by working together, by giving a part of selves to other, and by realizing that we can help others, and by helping others we can win, is when we can come up with a proper solution. Jumping over the rope, even from the person who was thin to the person who was normal, everybody ended up jumping over the rope to the other side, and this brought the complete bonding amongst the team members to have completed a task which they thought was impossible at first.
It builds cooperation and coordination as well.
So, and what is impossible? It says, I am possible. So go ahead and try it. There are other simple games also, like the tea puzzle. Tea puzzle improves something called as the lateral thinking, which was a term coined by Edward de Bono. When we see a problem from a problem point of view, we always tend to face it steadfast, face ahead, foot forward. Instead of doing that, if we are able to see it from a different point of view, out of the box solution, then we will be able to come up with the answers for it. If we keep thinking, oh my god, how to solve this problem, we are only facing on and looking at the problems on hand, but not looking at the variety of solutions from the knowledge that we have gathered from other resources, which we might think it doesn't really apply, but only when we think in that way will we be able to come up with a solution. So instead of looking at all the pieces separately when to form a T, when the T puzzle or the paper is given to you, look at the whole picture. When you look at the whole picture, when you're able to form a T in your mind, then you're able to place the pieces of the puzzle in the right place and you're able to come up with the result. Keep your mind open, broaden your horizon, be ready to learn, be ready to explore, be ready to be creative. These are all the many things that can be learned from this very simple game. Broaden your horizon.
It's very powerful.
Right. Last but not least is also the scissor and rope challenge, where the scissor was stuck to the table with a rope tied in it, and people were asked to remove the rope from the scissor without removing the scissor off the table. People really struggle. Why do we generally struggle with these kind of challenges? Because we are always trying to think of a fast solution in this fast-paced world. Always thinking of shortcuts is not going to be helpful for us. There are many stories, I think moral stories you would have learned from your grandmother too, about the demon and the king and the son who were trying to find out a way through the forest, and the demon comes in and puts in a word into the son. So yeah, why don't we go through the shortcut, we'll reach the destination faster. But it always has its own dangers. Many times shortcuts are not the solutions, and taking the long way or the long distance, we also come up with the proper solution in a safer and sounder way. So these are some of the games that I really wanted to share with you today. There are many more videos on Yaha where you, with very little materials, you can go ahead and bring up a sense of team building, motivation, coordination and cooperation among the team members to bring out proper productivity. Please go ahead and visit them, play, share with your team members, family and friends, and please make sure to give us your feedback. We are waiting to hear from you.